Welcome back to the Autism Daily, everybody. Today's question is a difficult one. It's the question about what is the long-term prognosis for children with an autism spectrum disorder. Now, it's not a difficult question because I don't know how to answer it. It's a difficult question because when your child is very young, it's not easy to hear what I'm about to say. In my daughter's case, she's profoundly autistic, and her prognosis in the long run is a reality of no formal education. She's not going to go to, any form of really primary school and high school. She's not going to get a tertiary qualification. She's not going to get a job. Mom and dad hopefully will one day be able to integrate her into something in one of our businesses, but I don't think the corporate working world anywhere in the globe is ready for the difference of personality that a profoundly autistic person has. I also know that for Maddie, it's assisted living. I know that for the rest of her life, she's going to need help. I know that, she's never going to be independent. And the reality is that many autistic children, whilst it's a smaller percentage of autistic children, are going to require help for the rest of their lives. In the same breath, there is a group of autistic individuals often referred to as high-functioning autistics. I personally don't like that word high-functioning because, my daughter functions fine. The fact that she's nonverbal and not able to write makes her profoundly autistic. The fact that she doesn't integrate into groups and that she struggles with repetitive and restrictive behaviors, and that those kind of things makes her profoundly autistic, but it doesn't make her low functioning. She functions perfectly well. She can read, she can navigate, she can answer questions by pointing. It's just she is different. But you know what? We're going to go with what the majority of people say, and that is they refer to individuals as either high functioning or low functioning. I prefer high support need or low support need. So my daughter is a high support need autist. She's going to require that assisted living and support for the rest of her life. So the high functioning autistic person, as they are so often labeled, in my eyes, would be a low support need person. That person is going to go on to living an independent life. They're going to go on to getting an education. They're going to possibly even go on to getting a tertiary education. Formal employment is on the cards, and some of them are even going to get married and have families of their own. So don't just always look at the negative. Just look at what your child's individual needs are. Autism is a spectrum disorder. If you've met one autistic person, then you've met only one. And the funny thing is, I never really understood that. And now, almost, a little bit more than 10 years, down the line for me, where I'm surrounded by these amazing children every single day of my life, I've just realized that they are all so different. And things can change so quickly for a child when that child gets the right intervention. And so, if I've got to give you advice, don't think too much about the future and what's going to happen, when your child is 17 or 18 or 19 or 20. Rather think about what it is your child needs right now. What can you do to help your child overcome some of their challenges and difficulties right now? Thank you so much, guys, for joining me. It's always such a pleasure spending this time with you. Take care of you. See you all soon.